Barbecue ribs. Major improvements to all stats, grilled to perfection. 24-minute duration. Burn me. Nope. He didn't even get the chance. I think I can kind of manipulate spawns, though. By using the scope powers. Apparently the only difference with the ancient brick, which we can't use for more dungeon building, sadly, is that it doesn't need to be exploded by, or it can be exploded by dynamite, I believe, and doesn't need a good pickaxe to break. So it's more breakable. Also, apparently the only way to get more brick is actually, like, mine it, apparently. So we can't just get tons of it for free. Which is weird, because, like, every other block I'm pretty sure you can get in other ways. Without having to, like, generate a new world and mine it from there. Something we can do, though, is put it into the Chlorifier Extractinator and change which color of brick it is. So we've got a blue brick and a green brick. Or the pink brick again. So we don't have to change the world type to get the different colors of it, at the very least. There probably is more than enough brick in this world, though, because we don't need the whole dungeon. We just need a few rooms of it, basically, for our personal use. I'm definitely gonna have enough ectoplasm after this. Don't have to grind for more. Oh, he's throwing his hammers at me. We're fine. Also, just because I was curious to see how well we'd do at this fight now. I mean, for most of it, we don't have to worry about anything, basically. Yeah, pretty simple. We can also, with lizard block, make lizard brick wall. And throw that into Shimmer. To get Forbidden Lizard Brick Wall. An ancient segment of temple wall that will spawn lizards. So we can also use that to make the dungeon whatever shape we want as well. We just can't move where the altar is. I don't think, anyway. Oh, we can actually. We can actually move the altar. Lizard altar can be placed, so we can actually just move the temple entirely if we wanted to. Got Paladin's Hammer. 121 melee damage. A powerful returning hammer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is good. 11% critical strike chance, very fast speed, insane knockback. There we go, finally. Paladin's Shield. 6 defense. Absorbs 25% of damage done to players on your team when above 25% life. Grants immunity to knockback, which is interesting. But with this, we can go ahead and craft with it. We can combine it with Flesh Knuckles from a Crimson Mimic, specifically. Which Flesh Knuckles, enemies are more likely to target you. 8 defense, pretty good. We can get the Hero Shield from that, combining both the effects. Or, we can combine it with the Frozen Turtle Shell, and get a Frozen Shield, combining the effects. Puts a shell around the owner when below 50% life, that reduces damage by 25%. So that is a very good one to get, probably. Although both of those seem pretty good, just in general. Considering this shield just, like, is good, basically. I don't think I've ever used it before, though. Seems like a skill issue to me. I should use it more. Frozen Shield, very nice. I'd have to figure out something to replace it with, though, for that. Scope is good, though. I don't think we even need the Star Veil anymore, honestly. Like, it's good, but I don't think we can need it after the bosses that we've done already. I'll put it somewhere safe, though. Fin Wings from fishing allows flight and slow fall. I just don't remember if we've seen that already. Also, I'm pretty sure we can only have one Desert Tiger, because some summons you can only have one of at a time. But I think using the staff multiple times does make it stronger, possibly. I don't know what's worse, a bonefish or a bonefish with hands. This Fishotron deep in the caverns really freaks me out. I think it's possessed by the same evil spirit that possessed that old man by the dungeon. I double duck dare you to go catch it. Corn Caverns, Fishotron. Different from the bonefish. Ship's wheel can be placed. Interesting. Let me put that in here. Now, I think it's time to do some more of the Eterna Crystal. But I want to look at what the bartender has in his shop now, because he has the Valhalla Knight's armor, Dark Artist's armor, Red Riding Hood armor, and Shinobi Influencer's armor, which is interesting. All of them increasing the max number of sentries we can have by 2, I believe. All of them having different damage types, I think. Slightly different effects. But they also cost a lot of defender medals for each one. Reduced mana cost is interesting as well. These also seem like they'd be more useful outside of the event, but we can use it, so... They have pretty high defense, though, all things considered. For some of them, anyway. I think the Valhalla Knight's armor would be better than what we currently have, in terms of defense, possibly. Or maybe pretty close, anyway. There's also the staffs for each type. Flame Burst, Ballista, Explosive, and Lightning. Even stronger versions of what we already have. So it'd be good to get them, but they're also 60 defender medals each. So we'd have to do even more grinding beforehand if we wanted to do that immediately. So instead, let's go do some waves and see how we go. We're actually going to have the Frozen Shield for this, because that would be pretty good. We should be a lot stronger than we were. We also have the Frost Hydra as well for this as well, which could be good. And we could have multiple of them because we also have the table here. Although I don't know if that's going to help us in the actual event itself. So we'll see how we go. I also don't have the Wall of Fire on me for this. So we'll see how this goes without that, I think. We do have the Rainbow Gun, so that's basically like a similar thing, so... Let's see how we go. The Old One's army approaching. Because now this is stronger. We're at tier 3. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff to start off in wave 1. Should already have my unicorn for this rather than slime. Just have more speed. The Rainbow Gun seems to be doing its work pretty well, which is good. It's only going to last for a minute though, so... we need to keep on top of things as much as we can. It's the first wave done. We've only got tier 2 weapons, so this might not go great. But we'll see how we go. Also, I'm still glad that I have this arena set up for this. Looks nice. We can also just, like, use our good weapons as well for this as well, so that's good. The Scourge of the Corruptor is really good because it not only does it like spread out its attacks, but they also home in on things as well. Also, there's a lot of things coming at us already. There's like flying bugs coming at us. Lightning bug? Interesting. Also, I need to move. It's fine, don't worry about it. Just need to get past this first wave. Or second wave. So I can start trying to get some more Ethereal mana to work with. Let me set a blister there. Explosive trap there. Let's go to the next round. Oh, we got Drakens already? Okay. It actually changed what enemies were in the waves, I think. Unless it's adding a whole bunch of enemies each wave. which would be wild. But not impossible, I think. This should work. I'm glad that this has like 3 tiers to it, so we can play it throughout the whole game. Having it get stronger as we go. Okay, there we go, wave complete. Let me just make sure everything's clear. Somewhat. They are still quite strong though, so we're gonna need to get better weapons. Better staffs. We put in some flame burst. There and there. At the markers that I set up a long time ago. Dark Mage is back again. On wave 4. Get out of here. Oh, he's coming from the right side today. Interesting. I think there's more drops we could get from him as well that I wanted to get, if possible. Bold One's Army. Dark Mage. I mean, the trophy I'd like to get, because that'd just be cool to have. We got the Ogre trophy, and I'd like to have the Dark Mage one as well. And the trophy for the next boss that we have yet to see. I think we got everything else we need from him, though. We can also only get the War Table banner from him as well, which is cool. A cool decoration, so I want to have more of that. I mean, I think we've got enough already, but if we didn't have it beforehand, it'd be good to have that. Also, there's the trophy there. Nice. Since there's only one enemy not in the bestiary for this event so far, or yet, I'm guessing that that would be the last boss, so which means we're gonna probably have everything else we've had previously, plus that. And that will be this, basically. I feel like that's a bad move there, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, Wither Beast and Ogre. Ogre's coming from the right side. Please. We're strong, but he's also going pretty fast. Everything's going pretty fast, all things considered, I guess, though. I really need better staffs. We've got 4 defender medals from this so far. At tier 3. Okay, we got, oh my goodness, like 11, I think, was that? Okay, we're just gonna want as many things shooting as we can. I think is what we want here. Okay, wave 6. Oh my goodness. Dark Mage and Ogre, both coming from separate directions right now. Both at the same time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it. Just given how much stuff is just happening in every direction. It's a good thing we have good weapons for this. The thing about the bosses, though, is they're really just being tanks for everything else behind them. To get nice and close. Oh my goodness, there's another ogre on the way. And it's gonna make recovering for the next round a lot harder. Don't you do it, don't you do it. Oh my goodness. Stop, 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 stop. We're not even on an actual round right now. I guess more ballistas? Although maybe some more explosive traps would be good. Oh my gosh, the next wave started. Oh my gosh! Hello, Betsy. Oh my goodness, hang on. Oh my goodness. That's a boss, alright. I really should have had my wings ready for this. There's still time, there we go. It's just a little bit distracting for everything else that I need to be worrying about. Oh my goodness. Come on. Don't break my crystal. I'm gonna run out of health. Maybe shield was better. Maybe. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't break my crystal either. I'm so close to death. Please heal me. I have 14 seconds before I can use a potion. I might die. Oh my goodness. Please, heal. Okay. Half health again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah! We don't have the mobility for this. I'm just gonna hope. I'm just gonna hope that the stuff on the ground can heal me enough to stay alive right now. Oh my goodness. The nurse would probably be good for this as well, if I can get there. But also I need to, like, keep the crystal from being destroyed. Eight seconds before heal. Come on. Okay, heal. Get off my crystal. It's so close to being destroyed. Maybe if we beat the boss, we'll be alright. Betsy, come on. Oh my goodness, we got it. We got the flying dragon sword. And we won. Oh my goodness. 120 defender medals though now. And the flying dragon, 270 melee damage. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're using that. I can't believe I won. Let me put my trophy in here. From the Dark Mage. We'll find a better spot for it though. Also, just a reminder to save after doing an event like that, because I had to redo it again because my computer crashed, basically. I think it was better to have the scope than the Terraspike boots though. Didn't die though, which is good. But with all that done, let's go ahead and actually look at some gear. Since I probably want to get them all, it'd be a lot easier to get anything else we didn't get on the previous tier. But now that we're at tier 3, it's going to take me a while to get all of this, probably. But I'm going to go with the Ballista Rod to start off. Ballista Staff. because that one seems to be like the best one that we can get. And maybe Explosive Trap just to make that stronger. It's also nice that the text color can show us what like tier these items are. So like it starts orange, then purple, pink, and then yellow is the best tier. Not counting the armor, it's just the rods, canes, and staffs. Okay, let's go again. Already having to worry about this a lot less, which is good. 190 summon damage. And 153 summon damage. A lot stronger than the other ones. Even the Frost Hydra is only 134. So it could be good to have these rods outside of the event as well. Never doubt the Rainbow Gun for this. I forgot we also have the sword now, which is really good as well. Nope, it one last second spawned things. That's okay. Oh yeah, sword chopped through this ogre. Just cut right through him. As well as with the Rainbow Gun as well, would go really well for it as well. Very interesting what combinations of weapons we can use. Also, both the ogre and the Dark Mage can come from the same direction as well. On the phase that has both of them at once. Okay, final phase. Betsy. We have a better sword for this now. But it is still a tough fight. At least we can cut through its health just a little bit better now. As long as we aim right. There we go. Not bad. The other thing about Betsy, though, is how many things we can get from Betsy. We've only fought 2, and there's a 25% drop chance for a lot of these weapons. And a 10% chance for the trophy, 14.29% chance for the mask. Betsy's wings allows flight and slow fall. Press down to toggle hover. Press up to deactivate hover. Interesting. Then there's also the Flying Dragon Sword. Aerial Bane. 51 range damage. 23% critical strike chance. This might be because of my current gear, or it might be not because it's not technically in my inventory. So it might just be that good. Average speed, average knockback. Shoots splitting arrows. Deals more damage to airborne enemies. Interesting. Betsy's Wrath. 122 magic damage. 10% critical strike chance, very fast speed. Strong knockback, uses 14 mana. Splashes defense, reducing miasma. Nice. Sky Dragon's Fury. 202 melee damage. 15% critical strike chance. Average speed, average knockback. Right click while holding for an alternate attack. But we're gonna have to get through a lot more fights to get that, probably. Get all of those. Get Flame Burst and Lightning Aura. I don't have enough. I need 5 more. Not that I really think I'll use it much, but still. Oh, we can actually shoot through the ground with this. Interesting. Good to note. A solar eclipse is happening. Why are you doing that now to me? Why would you do this? I don't think it can be... Any enemies can spawn in while this event is going, though. Which is good for me. It just makes the sky a bit darker, though. What a time to have this event going. It would be a little bit insane if both events could happen simultaneously. Oh, hey, we got the bow. Nice. They really don't have much chance of me being able to shoot through walls with this. Oh, hey. Deadly Sphere Staff. 44 summon damage. Oh. Hang on. I need to live. Also, wow. Hang on. 44 summon damage, very weak knockback. Uses 10 mana, but summons a Deadly Sphere to fight for you. So we got that from a Deadly Sphere, and we can use that to summon Deadly Spheres to fight for us. It is, like, about the same as a White Tiger, apparently. Or pretty similar. Although they get stuck on things as well, so it's probably good to have one of each, is how we would want to do this, probably. But we can use it for the moment. We also got the Keen Eye of Cthulhu. 155 melee damage. 40% critical strike chance, fast speed, strong knockback. And that is a yo-yo. So that is pretty good. Got a Psycho Knife. 126 melee damage. Allows you to go into stealth mode. We've got so many good weapons now. Something I wanted to check with crafting though is the Broken Hero Sword. Because we use that to make the Terra Blade. But we can also make the Terra Toilet. Seriously, This is what you use the broken hero sword for? All we need is a toilet. The Terra toilet. I did it. Oh. No, I want to sit on it. Let me sit on it. No. My seat. My sit. My sitting. Mine. We can also combine it with the fart cart, which is a mine cart, to make the Terra fart cart. Also, here's what the aerial bane looks like. Kind of insane. We'll probably want to keep hold of that for later. I hear in the underworld that the king of all demons is actually a fish. Just imagine the absolute power I would have if you caught it for me. Caught in caverns. Demonic hellfish. There's some interesting critters to be found in the deeper hallows. I tell you, they glow this crazy purple color, and it messes with my eyes. It's totally wild, so I want you to catch a fish like that for me. Caught an underground hallow. Mirage fish. Also, I did get the Betsy mask. It certainly is a mask. It's pretty cool. Pretty simple enough. I also do need a whoopee cushion, which we can get by throwing a zombie arm into the shimmer here. But I think it's going to be better for me if I just shimmer the fart in a jar that I had, because the chance of getting a zombie arm is actually pretty low. But we just need to make a minecart, and then combine it with the fart... no, what's it called? The whoopee cushion, not a fart in a jar. And then we can make the Terra fart cart. There we go. So now we can ride the world rail in style. In a fart cart. A Terra fart cart. It's special. Oh, when we jump, it makes farting noises. Cool. And when we land as well. Well, this is a thing. I'm just gonna switch back to my, minecart for now, though, because I don't want the sound effect. It'd be nice if there's an option to mute the fart cart when you have that equipped, so you don't have the sound effect to go along with it. But that's, like, kind of its whole thing, though, so... Oh, hey, there's the Martian probe. Kill it. There we go. I actually might have already had it, possibly, if it was in the sky, maybe? But there it is. Okay. So it's a sky enemy. Oh, that makes sense. But that's what we need to have to get the Martian invasion. It just needs to spot us and then fly away, basically, and then it'll start the event. I don't know if we need to kill it to get it in the bestiary, or if we just get it by seeing it. And it should show up on the rare creatures thing. It seems like an interesting strategy to just go all out next to the crystal, rather than spread it all out across the whole field. Because in one way, it limits the amount of enemies that can spawn if you try to go for the whole field, but if you just cover your base, you're more likely to get all of the mana crystals you need without having to go as far out, so you don't have to travel as much. It also means you can, like, focus a lot of your damage in one area, which could be good as well. Just have things go in every direction. But let me just get that last staff. Very nice. Lightning aura. 38 summon damage compared to 12. Nice. We can, of course, also throw the rods into the shimmer to rotate them through the different options we can have, so... Even at this level of staff, rather than anything else. Cane or rods. So if we're not happy with the rod or staff we have, we can just swap it out again. Until we get the one we want. But yeah, that's all of them. It also quite nice how I believe the stuff, like, changes very slightly in its design. Which is cool for all of these. Different rods and staffs. But it's also, it means I can set up, like, all of them in one spot next to the portals. And they kind of do a really good job in their own, so... Plus my minions, I guess. I got Betsy's wings. So let's try those out. Works like regular wings. How do I... hang on. Down to toggle hover. Up to deactivate hover. Oh, so I can hold down to just hover while I'm flying. But it's only when ascending, basically. Where I can just hold down to, instead of going up, I can just stay in one spot for a bit. That's actually very interesting. And then if I tap up, it cancels that, I guess? I have to actually hold down the button there. So it's just like changes the way we fly, basically. Just a little bit. But we still fall about the same. Okay, I got a Sky Dragon's Fury, which is really cool. Oh my goodness, we just do so much damage with it. It's also cool if we have it on the ground because it sparkles like that constantly, but we don't want to have it disappear, so we're going to hold on to that. Right click while holding for an alternate attack. Oh my goodness, we can just shoot stuff. Wild. That's a pretty good 188 melee damage too. Not quite as much as the Flying Dragon, but that's still pretty good to get.